Hello, I'm Linda Cole. I am the course coordinator for PC713 Principles of Independent Practice. I want to first of all apologize for last night. I was on the very beginning of the presentation to you all for orientation, and then I had a tremendous thunderstorm come through the Knoxville area here, blew out power and trees and things like that, so I lost internet connection. But I'm thankful that my colleagues Kimberly Couch and Catherine Schrag were on and were able to carry on and answer questions that you all had. So that's wonderful. So I just want to welcome you to PC713. I am a new course coordinator in this course, so I'm learning along with you. Diana Jollis was the previous course coordinator and has done a fabulous job of creating a very innovative course, as well as some projects in the course that they're quite fun and interesting. So I hope we can all enjoy those together. So you can watch the videos of the faculty introducing themselves in the introduction section of this course. But we come from a varied background, just like you do as students in this course. And so you'll be exposed to all of us. You won't have one assigned faculty person. You'll have all of us that will be weighing in with your assignments. Not all of us with each assignment, but you will be exposed to all of us. So we're different in personalities, of course, and backgrounds, but one thing I can say is that we will be very standard across the board in terms of our grading of your assignments. So we want you to be inspired in this course, to be innovators yourselves, and to create the change that we really need in healthcare in our country. So I hope that this course will expose you to some concepts about health policy and some transformation of healthcare that's really needed in our current environment. So I'm going to screen share with you, and let's go through a PowerPoint presentation together. And let's see here, hold on. So here's a listing of the faculty in this course, and you met a couple of us last night, so that's wonderful. This is a 3-hour course and credit hour course, and we just want you to be aware of planning your time management. You'll see as we go through some of the assignments that some of them are quite complex and require some advanced planning. So just want you to be aware of that and some of the pitfalls of putting things off to the last minute. So just be aware of your time management. And of course, we are all adult learners. We come from various backgrounds, seeking excellence through quality improvement. And this is a tough time for some of you to take this course. You're mired in your clinical sites and focusing on learning clinical skills and that kind of thing. And of course, some of you are DNP students and getting ready to think seriously about your quality improvement projects within the DNP coursework. So we do expect you to be accountable to yourself and to the faculty in this course, and please communicate with us if you need to for any reason. There are some opportunities for collaborative learning in this course, and we'll talk about those as well. So in week 1, hopefully you've had a chance already to look at the syllabus and post in the roll call forum. You'll see that the faculty is responding to your posts, so those are kind of fun to go back and look at. And then hopefully you've already signed up for this Disruptive Innovator assignment. We do want you to sign up as soon as possible for that so that we can kind of coagulate the teams and make sure that we've got the teams comprised the way that we would like. So also review the course calendar and make sure that you can see the due dates and that kind of thing. You'll need to click on the course to have it populate your calendar. And if you have any problems, then certainly let me know or contact IT. There are hard and fast due dates in this course, though it is an asynchronous course and you can proceed at your own pace. But do be aware of the due dates that exist. And there are no extensions for due dates. We expect that you'll communicate with us if there's something that comes up, but unless it's a life-saving or life-altering situation, then there are no extensions that are granted, and there will be 5 points off daily for late submissions. All of the modules have the readings you'll find right in the modules themselves. You'll see that they are bolded and underlined, so they're very easy to locate, and you can click on them and read the text. There are also in each module additional resources, and these are readings and websites that you'll be directed to, and also videos within the course. The previous course coordinator, Diana Jollis, does have several recorded camtasias within the course, so you'll see her quite a lot. And since this is my first term in this course, I'll be recording some of those myself as we go along. So depending on your areas of interest, you will certainly want to go into these additional resource areas provided for you within the course to delve a little deeper into those areas of interest that you have. So again, the calendar, due dates, and the time of submissions for the assignments is 11:55 p.m. and the exception to that, of course, is the disruptive innovator presentations. In terms of communication, I am available almost all the time via email or telephone. If for some reason I'm going to be on campus at Hayden or out of town for some reason, then I will certainly let you know that and direct you to who you can speak with in my absence. You can email me, but please email me not from within the Canvas course itself, but instead via the usual Frontier email. So the Canvas email, if you don't already know this, sometimes just doesn't get where it's supposed to go, or the person who you intend to receive it doesn't receive it unless they're actually looking for it. So there is a course forum and for questions about the course. So you can use this forum if it's something that you feel that your colleagues will benefit from as well. So if it's a very particular question about an assignment or something that's unique to you and your project, then please just contact me individually. But if it's a more broad question that you feel others would benefit from, then by all means post it in the course forum. There's also a course improvement forum, so if you have ideas or you notice something in the course that just doesn't jive with something written elsewhere or something like that, you can bring that to my attention, and that'll be actually really helpful to me since this is my first term in this course to make any corrections that I need to make. So I will appreciate that very much. And let's see, this is a writing intensive course. It is the last of your writing intensive courses in the master's program. So we do expect that you'll be demonstrating excellent writing skills along with your critical thinking skills. We will be correcting your writing in terms of style and grammar and use of citations and references and all of that. So APA is more than just citations and references, so be sure that you're dusting off your APA manual and reading about writing style as well, and that kind of thing. So there are a couple of collaborative learning projects in this course, and you can see from this graph from 2014 to 2015 where surveys were gathered and what areas of the country were represented most or least in these surveys. So students come from a wide geographic area, and it's going to be very interesting to share data in our groups. So in terms of timeline, Module 1, which is comprised of a quiz, should not take more than 16 hours. Module 2 will take approximately 64 hours to complete. Modules 3 and 4, approximately 96 hours. So as the course progresses, your time will be a little more intense, so please plan for that. This slide will help us to go through the assignments for the course, and we'll spend the next little bit on this. So Module 1, again, is a quiz related to core competencies that we need you to have, and also exploring the concept of innovation. Module 2, the next assignment is the IHI certificates, very self-explanatory within the module, and we will direct you to that site where you can print out your certificates. So Module 2 also has a QA survey, and there are a couple of steps to this. There's the step where you enter results, and that's due by the end of week 5. And then an analysis, which is really the final product of this assignment, is due at the end of week 7. So let me try to break this assignment down for you so it makes a little bit of sense. You'll have a questionnaire that you will be using to gather information from your clinical sites, whether it's a clinical site where you already practice as an APRN, as a DNP student, or as a master's student, hopefully where you are currently in your clinical rotation. So the questionnaire will be answered, and this is a series of questions that are examining quality assurance features. And these features come directly from 2 sources. One is the Commission for the Accreditation of Birth Centers, and the other source is the Joint Commission Standards. So it doesn't matter if you're a birth center or a primary care site or whatever. All of these features will be applicable to any clinical site. And so you'll take the questions and go through them with your preceptor, gather the information, and then a link will be posted for you after the add drop date. And so I will be sending out an email when the links are available. They'll be found in the collaborative section of the course on the left-hand side. And so you will basically put your answers into a Survey Monkey. And then in the very beginning of week 6, you'll get a report with your team results. Again, this is one of the collaborative projects. So you'll be working with 5 other people representing a total of 6 clinical sites, and you'll get the data back. The final product of this assignment is a 750-word analysis of the data. And you'll be behaving as if you are a team leader responsible for these 6 clinical sites implementing quality improvement. So we will have an open office on August 4th, and this is in your calendar, at 7 p.m. So if you want to attend that, it's optional, but we'll be discussing this particular assignment in more detail at that time. The other Module 2 assignment is a peer review memo. We want you to select one evidence-based guideline, and we will provide you with a lot of resources within the course for choosing a guideline. And so you'll want to make this kind of a team project that's relevant to your clinical practice. So ask around, ask the providers in the practice, what would be valuable to the practice in terms of looking at a particular guideline. And then you'll review 10 to 20 charts to see whether that guideline is being followed or not. And then you'll create a memo. And there is a sample memo in the course materials, so you'll see that. Module 3 is comprised of more quizzes. And these are quizzes relating to, let's say, things that you would need to be able to train new staff coming on board about, if you're a leader in a healthcare organization. So those kinds of things that would be applicable to orientation. Also applicable to being a new practicing APRN. It's things like licensure, CAQH, NPI numbers, coding and billing, and what have you. There is also a 10-point quiz, which is a brief short answer quiz about a quality improvement project that could be implemented as a DNP project within an 11-week period. So we want you to begin thinking about the companion DNP if you are a master's student and a quality improvement project that you might have in mind. And if you're a doctoral student, you should be well down that road of thoughtfulness regarding that project. So we want you to be able to put that down so that we can take a look at that. All right. Module 4 has 2 assignments. The first one is a cost of care blog or an essay about a Frontier Nursing University alumni who is an entrepreneur. This can either be in narrative form or an infographic. So you'll find lots more information and also lots of examples of previous projects for this assignment within the course. So go ahead and look at additional resources in that module and you'll see some of those. And also there's a Google Plus page for PC713 and you'll see some examples there as well. The last assignment in Module 4 and the final assignment for the course is the Disruptive Innovator presentation and also the spreadsheets that go along with that presentation. So this assignment is essentially putting together a business plan. So it can be a business plan for a hypothetical business that you think you might like to start down the road, or it can be an existing business where you're adding on a service or you're adding on a position, or as a new graduate, you are justifying being hired on by an organization and justifying the fact that you can bring in the revenue to support that position, and also you can contribute to the practice with any special qualities that you have yourself. So this is a fun assignment. A lot of people really dread it. And of course, a lot of people dread public speaking. This is a brief presentation that is live with the same group that you had your previous collaborative learning assignment with. So it is a 5-minute presentation. You'll want to practice it so that it's polished and limited to 5 minutes. And so we want this to be fun. We want to learn from each other. It's a really fun assignment from what I understand. So I appreciate you listening to the orientation session. And again, I'm sorry that it's not live where I can address your questions, but I am most certainly available to anyone who wants to call me. And you can certainly email me as well. So just trying to get back out of screen share here and say goodbye. So again, thank you for joining and watching this video. I think it will be a little bit helpful to you in moving through the course, but know that you can contact me at any time. Thanks.